Hello, welcome to my channel PK Chemistry on YouTube channel. Now today I will discuss about the black body radiation. What is black body? Why it is called the black body radiation? We shall discuss about on this video. So a body, ideal body, which absorb all radiations falling on it, say to black body. We know that a body is a perfect absorber, is said to be a perfect emitter. If that body is heated to high temperature, that amount of energy absorbed is converted to emit. All the amount of energy absorbed they convert to emit. That is said to perfectly emitter, and that body is called a black body. So it is a ideal concept. Now I shall share the screen. So black body is a hypothetical ideal concept. Suppose a white light fall on a body, then three types of phenomena observed. One is some part of energy is absorbed, some part of energy is absorbed, some part of energy is reflected, some part of energy is transmitted. Three types of phenomena observed when a white light fall on a body. So the part of energy reflected shows the characteristic color. So the color, which color that shows the particular body, it depends on the reflected light. That means the reflected color shows that which color is absorbed, that is complementary to the reflected, and some part of energy is absorbed by the body and some part of energy passes through it, that is called transmitted light. Three types of phenomena observed. Okay. So when a white light fall on the object, three types of phenomena is observed. Similarly, when a body, suppose this is a body, when from high temperature, a radiation fall from the high temperature on the body at a low temperature, then some part of energy is absorbed, that is called the absorption. When the absorption is the formula, absorption A is equal to radiation absorbed by total incident radiation. This is the total incident radiation. The absorption may be 5%, 10%, 30%, 40%, 60%, 100%. If absorption A is 100%, then we say it is a black body. 100% absorber. That means at high source temperature, when a light radiation fall on a body, then amount of energy absorbed. If the amount of energy of absorption is 100%, we say it is a black body. Again, if the body is heated from a heat source, then the amount of energy absorbed undergo emit energy. The amount of energy absorbed undergo emit, that is called emittance. That means it is a high temperature and the energy emitted is a low temperature. If it emits all radiation falling on it, it is a black body. So one example of black body is sun. Sun is a natural black body. It can emit ultraviolet radiation, having visible region, infrared region, all radiation the sun emits is a natural black body. That means it emits the all radiations to the earth, the natural black body is shown. Another example, artificial black body, a body made of carbon black. A body made of, this is issue, you see a hollow spherical object having coated with a carbon black. This is the hollow spherical object coated with carbon black. If light radiation passes through the small cavity through it, then the radiation is absorbed, and it absorbs 99% of energy. 90, so it is called the artificial black body. Again, if that black body is heated to high temperature, nearly 4000 degrees Celsius, then it emits radiation that is observed. But this body, the hollow spherical ball made of hollow spherical having carbon coated inside it, then the radiation emitted does not goes out. Only the opening end, this opening end show the glow light, glow, because it is a trap. Total energy absorbed, it is trapped inside it. It is become glow in the opening end. Okay. Now the scientists observed that they plotted the graph intensity versus lambda wavelength. It is observed that at a particular temperature T1, the intensity increases and reaches the maximum value. At that particular wavelength, it reaches maximum, then decreases. If another temperature T2, means it is higher temperature, T1, lower temperature, if it increase the temperature and it is plotted, the intensity of the graph also increases and reaches the maximum value, then decreases. Again, on temperature T3, the results of intensity increases with increasing temperature. But from this graph, it shows that the intensity increases with increase in temperature. So, from Wien displacement law, energy distribution law, from energy distribution law, that is called the Wien's law. It is observed that lambda maximum is inversely proportional to temperature. Implies that lambda maximum is equal to B by T. B is the constant, that is called Wien constant. Wien's constant. Or lambda maximum into temperature in Kelvin is equal to constant. This is the way. Scientists observe when an iron rod is heated nearly 4000 degrees Celsius, then the rod glows red color. Again, it continually increases, the temperature is increased continuously, then the rod become yellow and finally become blue color. That means with the increase in temperature, the frequency increases from lower to higher frequency. With the increase in temperature, the frequency increases from lower to higher frequency. Frequency increases with increase in temperature. That means it converts to red to blue. Red to blue. With so if the temperature increases, the intensity increases, but it did not depend upon the nature of object. Any object you heat nearly 4000 degrees Celsius, the intensity also increases. The energy given out lies in the visual region and it shows characteristic color. According to classical physics, if you heat an object, then the frequency of the particle increases and the wavelength decreases, and it should continuously decreasing order. In this curve, you see the intensity body increases with the increase in temperature, and when it reaches to the ultraviolet region, the intensity is so high that we are unaware. That means, give an example, when a light bulb, when the filament is at high temperature, when it reaches to the ultraviolet region, the intensity of radiation is so high that it should blasted by the ultraviolet radiation. But it is not observed, rather it goes down. That means the ultraviolet catastrophe expected not happen. This is Rayleigh-Jean's law. There is a divergence. This is the experimental observed. With increase in temperature, the intensity of the radiation increases and reaches a maximum value, then decreases. But theoretically, from classical physics, Rayleigh and Jean suggested that with increase in temperature, the intensity of the radiation increases and increases so without attaining a maximum value. So there is a divergence from theoretically to experimentally value. There is the experimental value given the curves in this way, and the Rayleigh-Jean's law, the curves increases so on and reaches the maximum value without attaining a peak. So there is a divergence for the higher frequency of the radiation is called the ultraviolet catastrophe, or this is called the Rayleigh-Jean's catastrophe. The Rayleigh-Jean's, based on the classical physics, he put an equation that is energy spectral density rho. This is called the energy spectral density rho. This is called the energy spectral density, or it is called rho, is equal to 8 pi kt by lambda fourth, or it suggests that rho is directly proportional to temperature, inversely proportional to lambda fourth. That means with the increase in wavelength, the electromagnetic radiation, that is spectral density, decreases, and with the increase in temperature, the spectral density or the intensity of the radiation increases. Here is the curve. The curve in this way. Here is the curve increases. This is a Rayleigh-Jean's law, which is based on the classical physics, increases without attaining maximum value. But this curve does not gives close agreement at the high frequency. This is the high frequency, not low. That means in ultraviolet catastrophe, the curve gives upward. That means there is a divergence in higher frequency, it's called ultraviolet catastrophe. This was successfully explained by the Max Planck in 1901 by using the quantum theory. In 14th December 1901, Max Planck produced a paper about the black body radiation. In 14th December 1901, 14th December 1901, Max Planck produced a paper known as the black body radiation. He satisfactorily explain this theory, why there is a deviation from experimental to theoretically. He explained that the energy emitted by the body is not continuously but discontinuously in form of small packets. This is the body energy emitted by the body is not continuous but discontinuous small packet. Each packet of energy is called the quantum or quanta. The energy is directly proportional to the frequency of radiation. Max Planck's derived equation, energy is directly proportional to the frequency of radiation, and E is equal to h nu, where h is the Planck's constant. E is equal to h nu, where h is the Planck's constant. E is equal to h nu. The gives equation basis on the where h is the Planck's constant, whose value is 6.62 into 10 to the power minus 34 joule second. And it can emit whole number of quantas, means where E is equal to nh nu, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. That means it can emit 1 quanta, 2 quanta, 3 quanta, so on, not a fractional. We know that the matter consists of small particles, the atom molecules. The energy emitted by the particles due to vibrational motion, that means particles undergo vibration. We know that the motion is not endless. Since the solid object, the particles are occupied in fixed position, we know that they do not move endlessly, and the vibration does not undergo endlessly, but they vibrate about their mean position, and the vibration is quantized. The principle of quantized concept arises by the Max Planck. By the application of quantized concept, he gave the equation according to Planck's quantum theory of radiation. The spectral density, energy spectral density, or it's called intensity, rho, is equal to 8 pi hc by lambda 4 into e to the power hc by lambda kt minus 1. This is the equation by the principle of quantization. Now at the shorter wavelength, when lambda is very small, then hc by lambda kt, h is the Planck's constant, c is the velocity of light, lambda is the wavelength, lambda is very small, and k is the Boltzmann constant, t is the temperature in Kelvin. That means if hc by lambda kt is much greater than 1 for shorter wavelength, if lambda is very small, then hc by lambda kt must be much greater than 1. If this is much greater than 1, then e to the power hc by lambda kt tends to infinite value. That means a higher value. E to the power hc by lambda kt, if it's infinite value, that means it suggests that lambda fifth tends to 0, which is slower than e to the power hc by lambda kt. That means e to the power hc by lambda kt tends to infinite value, which is faster than lambda 5 tends to 0. That means the rho, the electrospectral density rho tends to 0 as lambda tends to 0, or intensity tends to 0. This curve, the intensity tends to 0 as lambda tends to 0. That means Planck satisfied explain that is at lambda tends to 0, this curve given by the Rayleigh jeans, not this here, the lambda tends to 0 means the intensity of radiation tends to 0 at shorter wavelength. Similarly, for longer wavelength, lambda, for longer wavelength, hc by lambda kt, for larger wavelength lambda is large, so hc by lambda kt much less than 1. Hence e to the power hc by lambda kt minus 1 value. then e to the power x, we are applying the Maclaurin series. E to the x is equal to 1 plus x square by 2 factorial, x square by 3 factorial. In this way, we apply the Maclaurin series e to the power hc by lambda kt. So 1 plus hc by lambda kt plus dot dot so on minus 1. Here is the we get hc by lambda kt for longer wavelength, and we put this above equation. That means Planck's, that means for longer wavelength rho is equal to 8 pi hc divided by lambda fifth into e to the power hc by lambda kt is equal to hc by lambda kt. So that is hc by lambda kt. Lambda k convert to numerator value lambda kt. Okay, cancel hc by hc, so we get 8 pi lambda kt divided by lambda fourth, which is the similar equation given by the Rayleigh jeans. This equation satisfied by the Rayleigh jeans. That means for longer wavelength satisfy the Rayleigh jeans. Shorter wavelength, the lambda tends to 0, rho tends to 0. That means he plotted, the Max Planck plotted the energy spectral density or intensity versus lambda, which is close agreement to the experimental value. That means when the temperature of the body increases, then the intensity increases and reaches maximum value, okay, and then decreases, tends to 0. This is satisfied by the Max Planck on basis of quantum theory, and this theory also satisfies Rayleigh jeans law classical physics. This theory also satisfies the Wein's displacement law. Lambda maximum temperature is equal to constant. This is all about the black body radiation. Thank you for watching.